everyone! My name is Chloe, and I've also got Leanna joining me just to say a few words. We're from Butterfly Conservation's youth panel, and we've asked to speak to you today about why it's so important to us to restore nature now. I know I speak for us both when I say we've been lovers of nature our whole lives. My love of nature comes from my family. It makes me think of my stepfather, who regularly tests my wildlife knowledge and tells me of the flocks of swallows he used to see on his farm when he was growing up. It makes me think of my grandmother and her beautiful garden, loved by butterflies and bumblebees. It makes me think of my nephew, who loves marine life so much that his knowledge puts mine to shame. It also makes me wonder what kind of natural world he will grow up to see, and what further losses I will see in my lifetime, as my stepfather has during his. It makes me wonder if my future garden will see any insects at all. This is not only a personal worry of mine, but a feeling so many others share too. I know so many young people like myself who are experiencing eco-anxiety, and we wonder if there will be a natural world in the future for us. This is why it's so important to me and so many others that the government supports nature conservation action. Not only for my own future, but for the future of every young person. Hi. So, like Chloe, nature has been such an important part of my life over the past 25 years. Not only being beneficial to my physical health while getting outdoors, going for a walk or running, but also my mental health too. And that's because anytime I feel low or stressed, I take comfort in knowing that there's a green space that is near and accessible to me, allowing me to remain mindful whilst also connect to our surrounding natural world. And outside our own personal views, the statistics speak for themselves. 80% of British butterflies have declined in the last 50 years alone, and moths have declined by at least a third in that very same time. And with such alarming numbers, it is clearer than ever that we require change, and that change has to happen now. But it's not only up to us as individuals, but also humanity as a whole to take action, including our own government. And what we not only want, but need from our government is simple. We need our government to commit to supporting greener, healthier, and much wider communities. We need our government to commit to giving more sufficient funds, resources, and time towards nature's recovery, including doubling the budget for species recovery programs. And it is only through these commitments we can reverse these declines and help nature, like butterflies and moths, to thrive in wild spaces once more.
Drummers, can we ask you to pause? Mic check! Mic check! Drummers, pause please. We have beautiful speakers that need to be heard. Thank you.
As Leanna has said, we're here today to call upon the government to take action and support conservation efforts. As youth panel members, we're representing the voice of every young person who wishes to halt the destruction of nature, and it can't be done without the government's help. It scares me and so many others to think of a world where butterflies and moths decline even further, and where future generations don't get to experience nature and the environment the way we do today. Some of my best memories have been outside working on habitat management in sand dunes, where I've been able to laugh with my friends and know we're making a difference. It's supported by mental health throughout long winters, where I've been able to go outside to feel the cold air, build a bonfire and hear birdsong. I want future generations to be able to experience this too. Take conservation action now, for every generation that has witnessed the destruction, and for every generation which has to live with the consequences. Yep, that's it. And when we talk about or chat about preserving our planet for the next generation, it's so easy to imagine the next generation purely being for our people, or specifically our children. But that is not the case. This should also extend to the next generation of nature, whether that's moths, butterflies, or birds, or even trees. Because from the food we eat to the very air we breathe, we are without a doubt linked to nature. So,
we need to take care of nature in the same way that we depend on it too. Taking that into mind and knowing what is required to heal the damage that has already been dealt, our government needs to listen. So please, please listen to us. Moths matter, butterflies count, and the time to act is now. Thank you.